What's up, guys? So there's two things about this number that are crazy to me. One is that it's big, and two, are you guys expecting something? I've never had this many of anything, so I'm not sure what you guys want. Do we have sex? Anyways, I'm not sure what video I mentioned this in, but I love ASMR videos. I don't know what it is, but having someone whisper in my ear with the intent of having the hair on the back of my neck stand up makes me dripping wet. But it wasn't always like that. At first, when I heard about what ASMR was, I was like, wow. That's pretty gay. But when I was first introduced to ASMR, this is what I was shown by some of the kids at the after school program I worked at.
Let's like it open so he can breathe.
And of course, like any adult after watching that, I'm like, oh, that's cool. And then immediately went into the other room to ask my coworker, what the fuck is wrong with that kid? Like, you can't blame me for not liking ASMR in the beginning because that's what I was shown. That's like defrosting a caveman and then showing him the WNBA to let him know what basketball's all about. Like, he'll get the basics, but once this man sees LeBron James dunk a basketball with the force of a fucking asteroid hitting Earth, he's gonna know something's wrong. And that's how it's gonna feel when you first watch ASMR. You're gonna feel like something's wrong, especially if you watch anything like whatever the fuck this guy is doing.
Good boy. Very good boy.
Like, the tingling sensation I get from that is like when I feel like there's a sexual predator too close to me. But once you break past that threshold of those videos that make you feel uncomfortable, that's when your curiosity is gonna set in and you're gonna be like, this can't be what they're all like. That's impossible. And that's when one video turns into 5, which turns into 30, and by then there's no going back. And YouTube won't let you go back either because they'll keep recommending you these kind of videos in the weirdest of places. Like, you could be binge watching Kitchen Nightmares with Gordon Ramsay yelling for lamb sauce, and then all of a sudden they'll recommend you, hey, you wanna watch this ASMR haircut video? I know your whole thing's about food and yelling, but this shit's serious.
Where's the lamb sauce?
Like, when that happened to me after watching like 15 police body cam videos, that was basically YouTube telling me, hey, we know these police videos aren't making your butthole clench like they used to, so here's a new stimulus package you can try out. And to be fair, they weren't. I don't really exactly know how they knew that, but if you can find that out about my body without me knowing, more power to you. But eventually, after watching like 25 to 30 people die because of pure ignorance, I'm like, maybe this isn't the way to chill out. I mean, don't get me wrong, seeing someone about to stab a cop get shot is hilarious, but I'm a man of variety, and seeing someone get shot 3 times versus 10 times isn't the kind of variety I can live on. So after witnessing a few more justifiable shootings, I'm like, alright YouTube, you're on deck. Let's see what these ASMR videos you keep recommending me are all about, and hopefully that stands for anybody suspected of murder will be shot respectfully, nigga. But honestly, this time around, I was the opposite of reluctant when it came to watching these videos because I knew YouTube wasn't a child trying to show me visual autism. And because of that, I'm like, alright YouTube, you passed phase 1. Good news about that is that I only have 1 phase to pass. But let me tell you, once you let YouTube take you down this rabbit hole Space Jam style, there is no going back unless it's to bring someone back down with you like I am doing right now. Sorry. But before I show you my top 5, maybe I forgot how many there were, but before I show you my favorite ASMR channels, I'm gonna let y'all know a little bit more about this wonderful world where nobody speaks higher than what's allowed at your average library. So if you actually don't know exactly what ASMR is, it's basically an autonomous sensory meridian response. Don't worry, that didn't clear up anything for me either, but it's basically when you get goosebumps and whatnot from hearing certain sounds. For example, some people like the sound of nails tapping on glass, while others like the sound of water coming from a spray bottle. You never know until you watch it. But for a majority of people, whispering is where it's at, especially if you're a pretty girl. Then in that case, you can basically softly fart into the mic and that would get views. But for people who aren't weird, whispering is just fine. Like if I were to whisper the words salami nipple over and over, some people would have an audible orgasm. I'd make them squirt earwax. No, but as of recently, I've discovered that there are people doing ASMR for virtually anything. Like, if you don't think you're gonna like it because there's nothing that's gonna intrigue you, you better check yourself before I break your fucking knees. Like, let's just say you're one of those anime kids who wears a cape to school. They have something for you. They even got those 18 plus videos for those few anime watchers who are sexually active, which, god damn, I did not realize that was the title when I got the screenshot. daddy getting you pregnant? Is that what y'all women like?
How do you make me want like this? How do you make me fucking need you like this? God damn it. Fuck me. Fuck.
Side note, this one also says making out with Mina, and I'm gonna let my curiosity get the best of me on this one. Alright, but hey, maybe you hate anime and you're more of a tough football guy who likes to live his life one concussion at a time. Well, don't worry, because ASMR Power of Sound has got something to make that CTE a little bit more easier to handle.
You are a premier running back. You're the best we got.
And look, I get it. You don't like football or anime, and you're one of those people who likes to feel what it's like to commit a crime. Well, have no fear, future criminal, because there are ASMR videos specifically for you.
And what I mean when I say this goes further than just you, I don't want to have to start digging into your family's affairs. But don't think for one moment that we won't.
I imagine this is what all white people watch when a black person tells them, "Put yourself in my shoes." Is that racist? Wasn't meant to be. And look, I completely understand. None of those categories intrigue you. None of what I said made your ears feel any type of way. You know why though? It's because you're gay. But really, it's because you're a wild card and you need something that's out of this box, but at the same time on this earth. What? But that's the beauty of ASMR. You can literally add any word to the end of it and get results close enough to what you were looking for, if not better. Like watch, I'll look up right now, what is it? ASMR making bread. Boom, look at that, a whole smorgasbord of bread making videos. And look, I'll even go more outside the box. Look, ASMR defusing a bomb. Boom, look at that. Johnny Depp will help you defuse a bomb in under 10 minutes. What can't the Deppster do? But hey, maybe you still don't believe me. So you know what? I'm gonna look up ASMR slavery. Now, if anything pops up, like with what I'm thinking, then you have to at least try to watch an ASMR video, alright? Because I don't want to look this up. Deal? Alright, enter. Oh, thank God. No matter how funny that would have been, I don't think that would have been a problem. But anyways, by now you should get it. ASMR followed by a word, any word of your choice will get you a decent video. Unless you type in slavery, then don't expect much, you racist piece of shit. But now for your viewing pleasure, I'm going to show you my top... Once again, I don't know how many, I forgot how many I have written down, but my top ASMR channels you should check out if you want to start watching ASMR. So first on my list, we got Bo ASMR, and she's mostly here because any girl from England, New Zealand, Australia, and has accents from any of those places, I could listen to them talk for hours. Hopefully she has one of those accents I mentioned, because I'm horrible with those. The next person who I have is Man Behind Camera ASMR, and this dude's dope because he's just living life. I think I saw one of his videos where he had a Pringles can as a mic holder, and I'm like, yo, what else you got on this wild, crazy channel you got? And trust me, you won't be disappointed when you take a look for yourself.
A lot of you have been wanting me to do the Travis Scott meal, so I'm gonna be doing the Travis Scott meal.
The next channel I really like is Matt R ASMR. I guess I don't really know how to say it, but this guy's channel is filled with videos that just by the title makes you want to click on them. One of his that went viral, I think, was You're an iPad. He also has one where you're an Xbox controller, one where you're an imposter, and one where it's literally just OnlyFans. I know, right? That's funny. It's literally OnlyFans. Like a fan. And last but not least, and honestly my personal favorite, is Let's Try ASMR. This guy's similar to the AS Matt R guy in that their videos are both really unique and make you want to click on them just by the title. But for some reason I catch myself watching more of this guy, like his videos, what is it? The Buying Treasure, You're a Rare Fossil, ASMR is Fake. Like I know these sound like something you never watch, and that's exactly what I thought, but once you hear them, like once you watch them a couple times, you'll see what I'm talking about. But that's it guys, thanks again for 6K subs. Let me know in the comments if we should have sex, but just so it's easier for everybody, we should do it all in a group at once and then call it a day. Alright? Peace.